Uh, and why I guess I don't know. Mm. This is just like a taffy brown that I like to wear when I don't want to be too dark on the lips. There's a reason why I like wearing brown on my lips or brown in makeup because it symbolizes like earth. So I'm trying to keep the colors on me to symbolize my thought process, my thought form, or my energy to transfer or transform, depending how you want to look at it. So, welcome to today's live. If you're joining on in, make sure you hit that like button each time that you come on in. You never know when I could pop up. I could pop up randomly. So I have lots of time this week to get some thoughts out, spiritual thoughts, to vent or to like say what's up, see where you guys are at in your reality. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. I have no way of telling right now, if you can or not, which was crazy. I had a I had a weird, interesting New Year's. Like I seen this New Year's coming, like this door opening, but now it makes sense why I need the ticket. It all is gonna make sense soon. It haven't happened yet, but I know something wonderful, good and bad, is gonna happen. And these are like signs that built up over time now. It's just an echo of me catching up um in speed of light and speed of consciousness. You can say I was consciously gone, like wasn't as aware of my gift as of now. And it's the I hate the if I go with this I don't see it like that. It's just the reflection of the phone or is bothering me. But it's okay. This new technology is something I gotta get accustomed to. But yeah. As I'm realizing now, we're literally watching me quantum jump each time, or I'm just explaining to you what's happening in my reality, whether it's good or bad. And I gotta use my life as an example of things I want to talk about spiritually. I can talk about other people, but like if what would help me more faster to get to the timeline that I desire is me talking about the current timeline. When I talk about the current timeline, my mind is already shifting into new pathways, into um, doorways of trying to get to that frequency of that timeline. Like I said about my 2 episodes that I have about the Stranger Things breakdown, the spiritual breakdown. Mm, as a scientist of my own reality, you can call me that, a spiritualist science. That's, I think that's what I am. Like, that's what I, because otherwise, why would I have the I? What am I searching for? A desire, because I got it backwards. So I don't have it facing forward towards me. like raw, but I'm facing it the opposite direction to activate a certain frequency within oneself. So yeah, I'm I'm very geeky about the brain, about the spirit, and I just watch a lot of theory on quantum physics, and I try to put an explanation on why certain things are happening in my reality. So this is just spiritual talk. Anything. It's gonna be multiple things like ancestors, aliens, um, a seer, a shaman, how to handle feelings, frequency, how to vibrate on certain levels of your emotion, and how to control um, one's timeline, one's reality. Because I have a theory about my life, about a life before this life. Um, there have been many dreams where I am somewhat in like a past life, but like I often have this question, like, how did the mind come up with this imagination or with this memory of this imagination? Like, where could we saw it before? But we do have things on a daily that entertain us, that influence our ability to think, to react to a thought, to react to emotion of if we felt like we've done this before. I know the background is the light is very interesting. It's going in and out. I don't know what it is, but I like. So as you get ready to quantum shift, right? I'm gonna tell you the beginning of your quantum shift, the signs in reality, like for you to pick up on, not something outside of what the message is actually clearing, showing to you present for you to catch your attention. Um, Me and my spirit had an idea of a sign, and then as we noticed about the sign, um, I'm guessing like our phones can pick up our vibration of a thought that we have, and then somehow we are able to see it on social media. That's also um, breaking the, the matrix. Like when spirit can talk directly through you through video, say say you dream of a person for a very long time. You don't know their names, you don't know how you met them, you don't know why they're influencing your thoughts and in your emotion. In order to enter somebody's timeline or somebody's reality for a manifestation of your own is this person's spirit has to be guided to you. It was traveling in the cosmos, in the mind, in spirit form to get to you, whether it's through technology, and how they do it through technology is through just simple as that quantum physics, like thinking of a word, thinking of a color you like, thinking of your favorite food, thinking of the last thing that they said to you that put an impact on your frequency, on your reality. They use that as a doorway. Um, Celebrities do this. We do this daily. Every time we want to manifest, every time we feel our gifts to be activated, have a certain what's the word? Mm, I don't know. There's a word. It's like it's not the questioning of how you got to your manifestation or you having confirmation of if you're doing it correctly. You're just wondering if other people are experiencing this as well. Yes, every night, even during the awakening hour, we experience this on an extreme level, and our body reacts to different timelines because it's a different frequency, but same emotion that made you enter into it like a portal. Because like when you're traveling in your higher mind, there are levels of consciousness that are bringing forward and out from the past, present, and future all at once. And sometimes um, it can come like in the form of a bubble. It will be infinity at first, and the infinity will slowly start to pull itself infinity, like literally multiple little bubbles of itself to find that correct version of them anyway. But the thing is, there is no correct version of yourself. The correct version of yourself is the one that is experiencing all of this, that is able to grasp and comprehend that they are light and that they are traveling in a high frequency and a low frequency at the same time. When you are entering or alternating in that body for that time, because as a as the body, not telling your spirit as of the body, but as of the body, the body has to be the one to accept the spirit or the brain or the consciousness. You can say the brain is the muscle, it's the outlayer of the spirit, and then the soul is inside. It's like a nut. It's like a nutshell. It's like you got the nutshell, and then um you got the nuts, the seeds that the nut came with, like that you eat. But in this case, it's not necessarily the body eating the soul. It's really the body um, accepting the soul. Sometimes the body can reject the soul. It will go through over time as us being humans, right? How we operate over time, it will go through death and rebirth over and over again until it is at its pinpoint of consciousness. I've gone through it a bunch of times. This is the only one I can, well, not the only one, but this is the information from that timeline that gave me this to speak in this timeline to tell you. So, and a lot of times when we're searching along the way through this timeline, through this consciousness of you, you're looking for the right people, the ones who are woken, not asleep. You know that in the past that during your awakening, you brought a lot of unbroken people with you in that time. But the thing is, their consciousness um, also has a role to this. The ones who are broken and lost coming into your timeline, coming to meet a current version of you that you don't even see yet. It's reflecting onto them like a mirror, but it's like You can't see the mirror, you can't see yourself in it, you can just see the reflection. You can feel and hear what's being projected onto you. So like when we go through these little breakthroughs, or before the breakthrough, right? Before the signs of quantum jumping into the next reality, before the sign of your ancestors, God, goddesses, Allah, whoever you come to, you will have people ganging up on you. It will feel like a pack of wolves. Like you will feel like a. It's because something in your energy is a siren, and it sound the alarm off to uh, be initiated into that frequency. So, for example, for me, what's happening to me right now, I had a choice. I had a choice in time, and I thought quickly and persuasively, and I knew the time when the time would come. But we already saw this coming, so we slept on it for a bit and waited to our spirit felt like it was a threat of reaction because our third eye just magically kicks on when suddenly in trouble. Oh, we suddenly need to be high vibrational all times of every decision and move that we make because it all ends up to when you're entering, exiting a timeline or like anything. So I was like, alright, let me make a smart move here. Let me use my story and let me tell the truth of what actually happened. Either A can go south or B go north. And it went B, it went north. It let me stay. So this conscious decision alone was like identifying itself like you're not leaving this round. You're not leaving this timeline. We have not finished yet. It only just begun. And it kind of felt like I was back in the corporate movie. Like, I was like, alright, this consciousness thing, I just said, alright, consciousness, my highest spirit, and my highest self come forward now. I give it a minute or so. I won't, sometimes I don't even notice when it's a switch, and then sometimes I will. My body don't, my body nor my spirit often gives sign to the body. It just, once it knows it feels threatened and everything is being taken away, it's gonna grab an arrow instead of using the same arrow that was pointing on my back. I create and design a whole fresh one and use that arrow to point in a different direction, the right direction, and not hit any blind spots. So like it's all a training thing once you realize what this is, how it's been, and how you're doing it, and why you're doing it. It's you doing it to yourself to test the frequency, test the gift, test the power. I really want to say that so bad. Test the power. Because that's what it is. Knowledge is power, right? No matter how you get in it, who you getting it from, where you getting it from. It is power. So don't feel like in each moment you gotta think quickly on your feet. The only time you can think quickly on your feet is if you remember the dream, remember the signs, remember the vision, remember what was said, remember who was in it, and remember who gave you the message. Well, that's not really necessarily important, but it adds to the piece of the puzzle. It was you from a different timeline giving you the frequency. What is this? Try it. Mm, and where do I want to go? I don't know what this is, but that's pretty cool. I wasn't able to do that on my other phone. It's 2026. It's been a hell of a ride already in the week of trying to make me look like the bad guy. But the bad guy is always mine. And becoming hero and villain. In some cases. Depends on how strong I feel. It's like time and people and things. It's playing like a chess to me. And I do know how to play chess. Trust me. And I play this game. Let's try going in a video game with the mind instead of using the chess pieces because it's so easy for you to grab something physically, but the mind can't grasp quickly. It's too much of a flash for it. So when I enter, I enter. I'll stay when I want, and I'll leave when I want, which is simple. You gotta look at the matrix like that. You can't just let everything get out of order because the order doesn't want you. It's your destiny, and it's your time that you are giving and willing. Like, the matrix can't just exit. It exits through you. It's a deep thing. Man, if you like today's video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're listening. Thank you. And I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.